An important concept in percentages is constancy of product. Now let me explain what the situation here is. Now let's say we have, I'll start with an example. Let's say I have $50. If I have $50 to spend on a certain article, right, then the situation is, and let's say I want to buy oranges using $50. Now if if one orange it costs $1, that means using these $50 I can buy 50 oranges. The number I can buy is 50, right? However, this is one situation. However, if there were another situation such that one orange now costs half a dollar. In this case, the number of oranges that I can now buy increases to 100, right? The whole point is that the amount of money, the amount of dollars I have in my pocket to spend on oranges is a constant. So if this were to increase, this goes down and vice versa, right? So essentially, if we express this in another way, the price per orange, right? If I call this as this variable as x and this variable as y, then x is inversely proportional to y. The idea is if x reduces, then y increases. If x increases, then y reduces, right? Or x equals a constant upon y, or x into y is a constant, right? So this situation is constancy of product, right? The product of two entities being a constant. Now, how do we handle situations like these when we are given, we are given an x and a y, and then we are asked if x changes by a certain percentage, what is the percentage change in y? So let's do this using an example. Now let's say there is a situation, we start off with this basic situation. So $1 multiplied by 50 is a constant, right? That's the $50 I have in my pocket. However, if let's say I were to change the $1 to $1.25, right? Then how does the new y, what is the new y? Right? Now clearly the new y is $50 because that's all I'll spend divided by $1.25 per orange, right? So I get 40 oranges, right? Now 40 is 10 fewer than the original 50, right? Or in other words, 40 is down by 20%. So you notice that I've increased x by 25% and y has gone down by 20%. It has not gone down by 25%, right? So what is this change? How is this change 25% related to this change of 20%, right? Now if let's say one factor increases by x percentage. Now I'm using x for another thing, right? So now if one factor increases by x percentage, then the other must reduce by x upon 100 plus x into 100%. This is the percentage fall in the other variable, right? And vice versa, if let's say one factor it reduces by x percent, then the other must increase by x upon 100 minus x into 100%, right? So let's take an example. So if let's say the price per orange has to fall to 80 cents, right? So $0.8 is the new price per orange, right? So this is a fall of 20% over the original price of $1, right? So this 20%, if I have to find out how many more oranges I can now buy, my answer is going to be 20 divided by 100 minus 20 into 100%, right? So this gives us 20 upon 80 multiplied by 100%, which is 1 by 4, which is equal to 25%. So a fall in 20%, fall in price per unit of 20% will result in 25% more entities that I am now able to buy.